Hey guys, it's Tiffany, and I know that I posted a video this morning, but I kind of feel like I have not posted a quality video in a little while, and I I thought that maybe tonight would be a good time to post one because I didn't really have a lot else going on. The UK game's kind of boring tonight because they're clobbering them, so I was like, I want to post a video that's a little more serious than normal. So my video today was in regards to some insurance stuff, and I kind of maybe will just talk about that for just a second because some people may have not had a chance to see that. But essentially what had happened was I had my EGD scheduled for the 4th. When I went in about a month ago to schedule that, I asked up front, I asked if I would have any fees for the EGD up front that I would have to pay, and they told me no, that insurance would be billed and that I wouldn't have to pay anything up front. So I said, okay, that's fine. They said, you'll just get billed for whatever insurance doesn't cover. So I was like, okay, that's great. But me being the total nerd that I am, the total freak that I am about things like this, I was like, I'm going to call just to make sure. So I called the bariatric center, spoke to them, and they directed me to the central scheduling at the hospital, saying that I should have received a call, which I never received. And in doing so, I called down there and spoke to them and found out that I do have to pay something. So thank God that I called, because I can imagine me like showing up that morning being like, I didn't know that I was supposed to pay anything, nobody told me. So anyways, I found out that this is kind of bittersweet, I suppose. I found out that my fee for a 70/30 plan, which is what I have with my insurance, would be about $2,000, meaning that that's $2,000 I wasn't planning on paying that day. I told her, I said, what do you do if you can't pay the whole amount that day? And she was like, well, you have to put down a deposit even if you can't pay the full amount. So I told her, okay, that's fine. And she said, but it's in your best interest to pay the full amount because we cut your bill in half if you can do that. So if my bill is $2,000, they're only going to charge me for $1,000, which is great. And so she said, and I said, well, okay, well, how does that affect my insurance? And she said, your insurance is not going to know that we cut you a break at the hospital. They're still going to think that you paid $2,000. So if you don't know what that means, okay, I don't know if I've said it in this video, but my max out of pocket is $3,000. That includes my deductible. That's all I have to pay total, $3,000. At this point, I've only paid, because the new year just started, in January, I've only paid not even $100 towards any of that. So, with paying that on the day of my EGD, it's going to look like I've paid $2,000, leaving me only paying $1,000 at the hospital, and leaving me with only about $900 left to pay after fees and lab work and stuff. So, instead of actually having to pay $3,000, I'm only going to have to pay $2,000 because the hospital is going to cut me a break on that other $1,000, but it's still going to look like it's paid. So it's like, I told her, I said, I was like, I will definitely pay all of it up front because that saves me $1,000, and who wouldn't do that? That would be crazy if you didn't, right? So I said, I'll definitely pay. I don't know if it's going to be like $900. I don't know if it's going to be $1,200. I really don't know. I'm just going to pay whatever it is that day. And that only leaves me paying, like, the more it is, the less I have to pay in the end, which is great, because they're going to half it, so whatever it is, I can pay half of it. So, that's a major plus. That was kind of frustrating, but it was so relieving to find that out anyway, to know that they're going to cut me a break, and it's going to look like I've paid 2 when I've only paid 1. So, that's great news. The other thing is, I have a PCP appointment tomorrow. I'm a little bit nervous about it, because my last PCP appointment I did so well. I had lost 9 pounds, and then I had lost another 2 pounds by the time I went to my dietitian appointment. So I had lost 11 pounds total. But I was being very diligent and very good with my diet. I was drinking lots of water, no pop, rarely I drink tea. I was not eating out at all. I hadn't eaten out for like a month and a half, almost 2 months maybe. And then the past month happened, and I've been stressed, and I've been very busy and been out of town a lot, and that's left me eating out a lot, being out of town, and making not smart decisions. And pop has been convenient because pop has been what's been in the machine that I'm near, things I'm frustrated by, but you know, right now I really can't do anything about other than try to do better. So frustrating, but it is what it is. So tomorrow with my PCP appointment, I'm pretty much 100% sure that I have gained back some or all of what I lost. It's frustrating, so frustrating, God. As long as I don't go above where I was at, I'm good. I'm good. So, you know, it's still frustrating though to know that I had lost 11 pounds and that I probably have gained it back, some, even if some, at this point. So, the other thing I was going to talk about tonight was YouTube. I don't have, with me being crazy busy lately, I have not had a big chance to get online a lot. And, and when I do get a chance to get online, I don't always comment on videos. But I just wanted to say that you guys don't understand how much your comments mean to me and how much your videos help. Even if I don't comment, I do watch videos quite often, as often as possible, and it's crazy how much I can relate to so many of you all. I had a new girl that I started to watch her videos tonight, and she's the same age as me, and it's, you know, it's awesome to look at her and know that she's my age and going through the same thing that I'm going through. There's some other people. I watched less of Sarah tonight, and her video was kind of funny because she said, I don't know if this video is going to help you all at all or if it's just me rambling, but it did help, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I can relate to what she's saying, and I can, and maybe it kind of helps with your process in your brain. She was talking about setting a goal weight, and I have thought about this question, and I actually asked my dietitian, and she said, you know, you set your own weight, and I'm like, I kind of need help with that, right? Like, I can't set my own goal weight. So I've pondered it, and I think that I had settled on 170. I would be content if I hit 170 and stayed there. Whatever my body decides to do, whether it's 190 or 170, which I don't have a huge frame. I actually have smaller legs. I carry most of my weight in my stomach. So I think that for me, maybe 170 or 160 is not so far out of sight for me. My last appointment I was at 292. So, you know, you never know. Might be too much, who knows. But I'm going to be content and happy as long as I'm healthy. So, but less of Sarah's video tonight, like, it was funny because I could relate to the whole debating on what you want your goal weight to be and not wanting to set yourself up for failure, because that's kind of how you feel. You don't want to, you know, set yourself up for failure when you really want to succeed. And sometimes it can be a little mentally debilitating to maybe think that you're going to fail, which is frustrating. But there's a lot of people's videos that I watch all the time. I watch as much as possible. I think I watched 7 or 8 tonight, which isn't a ton, but they were longer videos tonight. I've commented on some tonight. You know, I do the best I can. But I just wanted to say that, like, you guys don't understand how much your all's videos truly help me, honestly. Just like with the regain thing, I'm like not like 100% sure that I've regained something. And getting on YouTube tonight, I seen 4 people who posted about regain, and it made me feel better because it's like I'm not the only one, you know. What song is that? I don't even know. I can't think of what it is. But you know, I think at the end of the day, you have to be content with where you're at, and you have to know that you're going to do better, you know what I mean, if you mess up. So, I'm itching. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, you know, it's great for me to vent. Some people find it weird talking to a camera or a phone. It's kind of like a great way to talk because it's not someone that's going to respond back with something you don't want to hear. But, you know, you get a lot of support in the process. You know, you get negative stuff too sometimes, but I mean, knock on wood, I haven't gotten anything negative yet, but people do, and it is what it is, you know. I am thankful for the support that I get from YouTube and from family and friends and coworkers, and it's been, you know, completely bountiful, you know, with the amount that I've gotten. It's been insane. My coworkers and me talk about it quite often. My one coworker I love to death, her name is Melinda, she all the time says, you just got on the ball with this, and it just like rolled into place, and it was like all of a sudden you were like, oh, I have an appointment for this, an appointment for that. So she laughs at me all the time, but it's completely flown by, and I'm really proud of myself at this point for achieving what I have achieved. So, which is great. You know, you got to be proud of yourself. And I am. Even with the mess ups and the regain and whatever it may be, I'm still proud of myself. I've came far. I've definitely changed from the age of 24 to 26. I feel like I've changed so much. I feel like I'm a totally different person, especially 25 into 26. I feel like I'm a whole new person, you know what I mean? So I can't wait to have surgery and to start this process and to maybe be lucky enough to get to live a better life. So, but I just wanted to thank you guys for all your support, and I just wanted to make it maybe a little more genuine videos. So, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye.